here as well in towards turn 8. He guards his line superbly, commanding, chopping the front end of his bike off.
No, that's right. And Gonzalez picked up the inside line on.
Made it stick now. I think he's up into the third place and going after Carter Thompson. He's
out in front. You can go off track there. That's blue. It's not green. That's all fine. It's all starting to get.
Pratama there as well to take second place.
Relegated Beñat Fernandez to fourth on the number 7.
Imagine Pratama get a bit tasty now. Gonzalez push back a little bit. Mitani give a bit of pressure at Gonzalez just going a bit wide, and there Pratama doesn't need a second invitation. Just going to be feeling his way into it, isn't he? More than used to crazy. Vader.
Yeah, as I say, I think that is still.
Does he?
Yeah.
Instant between Beñat and Christian to be reviewed. Wet conditions like this from his times growing up in Indonesia and also in the age of talent.
Then Mitani not fighting his way, not sticking his elbows out at the moment. The
skewed after the race, so clearly a bit of a collision going down in the gravel there. They love a wet race or two over there. You can see that drying.
3 laps to go, 2.5 laps to go. I think as he's going to do the same as yesterday, we're going to see his back. Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting to see now. I wonder whether Gonzalez, Pratama and
getting thicker and wider every time we come around. Then this will be very interesting to see how
on the last couple of laps. So it's still Brian Uriarte that leads over Marco. Uriarte can break away here. These guys have got the pace. They qualified.
While this race changes, 15 laps, even with a short lap time around here, is a long way to
rally. David Gonzalez disappointed not to win yesterday. So determined. 1, 2, 3. And it'd be interesting if Mitani, Morbidelli and Coca go.
It is. 32 is Kiandra Ramadipa, the other Indonesian here, there
to do it today.
Tell you what, Brian is certainly wants him.
You can go with them.
Gonzalez hasn't actually been on the podium since
he has got past Beñat Fernandez.
Yesterday, the most cunning of all of them, wasn't he? I mean, that's what it's about when you're just preparing for anything to happen. You know, Mugello race 1 where he was second, but
down off the waterfall, and Brian is being closed upon by.
That's right, but he's got to take advantage. You're like a fox, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he was fourth.
He was fourth last time out in Austria,
and an superb aggressive move from him.
Carter Thompson, superb stuff from the Australian.
Carter really wanted.
It was a battle of 4 men, and he was fourth at one point around that last lap yesterday. Then to pass Vader Pratama, and we can see that number 70, Christian Daniel, has got going again.
Make amends after a luckless Mugello, and it really was that. He got punted wide at the final corner. Yeah, really impressive. Well, it's all about to go off well and truly.
Again, right at the back of the field.
Here's what happened to him and Beñat. We might see it just out or effectively crashed, and then seemingly had a mechanical issue in the second race. Ramadipa in the background's taken charge of the chasing pack. 4-point shot. Yes, wow, that was well on the way in. As well, a rarity in Rookies Cup. Brian takes a look behind him, sees the big number 50. 5 seconds of gap now. Beñat Fernandez just behind him. Pugliese Famara into the top 10. Can't push
something up, mate, just because I'm sliding off into the gravel trap.
He's actually been in Italy for over on his head, and on either side of the front fairing, you've got company, Brian.
He has.
And 10th, Thompson 11th. Plot, Daniel Monignane are in that group as well. For a week now is Christian Daniel racing in the Italian Championship. But it came away.
I think I may be wrong, Matt, but I think he actually got somebody hit him. And
I think Vader's got to do something different going down the back straight, and then up the inside comes.
With a 3rd place in one race, crashed in another. So, well, could that be an omen?
Oh, the clutch lever, I think, actually. That's what happened to Carter Thompson. I think that's what it was.
Morelli to take the lead from Brian Uriarte. 3rd is David Gonzalez.
For tomorrow, let's see.
Right, so Pratama, though, interesting inside line. Surely
caused by another rider.
Yeah, caused by another rider, but as you say, equally luckless. Anyway, nothing to do with.
Otherwise, he will struggle. He won't, down that back straight on the last lap. He loses out on the drive onto the back straight there because he's so tight going in.
The number 7 of Beñat Fernandez going down the hill, chasing up.
Right up. Gonzalez looks up the inside, but does he go? No, he doesn't. Well, he does a little bit because
he must be wide coming out. Yeah, very strange. Anyway, and in fact,
Vader Pratama.
try and squirt us back up the inside there again. That's what we're talking about. You know, you just can't imagine.
Yes, he loses the drive because David Gonzalez picked up.
Oh, God! Fastest rider on track last round. You know what? He was doing rather well in dry conditions. And how close their wheels are to touching each other.
That's right.
It's just so extreme.
It is.
Armour does not give an inch, does he? Look at him! Look at him!
Zen.
And Zen Mitani's in second as well here so far this week. And if you look through practices, actually, Peter, the times from this.
Just a lap and a half remaining. Now, if Zen Mitani has anything left.
Place now!
Where did he come from? Out of the slipstream. What a brilliant move. Absolutely fantastic.
You do see quite a few different names that we're used to seeing up towards the sharp end. This sort of
In his left shoulder, he's about to use it because he's got to start making.
and Patama straight up the inside again of Gonzalez. He is tenacious.
That's right.
So different in its nature, whether it's wet or dry, isn't it, compared to what ones you go to?
Yeah, it is. A play towards the front.
Through Curvone they come for the penultimate time.
These lot are mucking each other around now and giving a breathing stage for Uriarte. But Zen Mitani, where?
It's all, as you mentioned before, you know, all these corners that run together, the left hand.
Uriarte leads Gonzalez. He goes wide again.
He's on the green again. You know, where did that come from? Absolutely superb.
Absolute cracker that was. As we see, unfortunately, Cage.
As we're coming towards the end of the left hand of this climb here, and it's a lot steeper climb.
He can't afford. He hasn't had a warning yet, I don't think, but he can't afford to do that.
Monignano's gone down at turn 8 this time. That's a shame for him. He actually qualified down in.
And you can see on the TV screen there, and then you go over the top of the hill here.
In the last lap, otherwise he's very likely to lose a place. He knows that, though. I'd be surprised.
16th position, which is a darn sight better than he's been doing lately.
3 abreast. 3
still holding the same gear. Flick it right and go down, and there goes Carter Thompson. That's up
to see him make that mistake on the last lap. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, so Brian Uriarte lead. Rest there it is. Veda Patama.
Look
Gonzalez.
who's just behind him. Hakim Danish round the out.
Brave move. That is a very brave move.
What an overtake that is. But has he made it still?
It's a lap and a half remaining.
5 riders in the lead group, only side of Veda Patama. Danish arrives on scene. Perhaps not. Uriarte kept it pinned, tries to go out the inside, but no. 3 will end up on the podium. 1 winner. This is it. The final lap of try and stake his claim in a last gasp bid for the title. So we have a new leader then. It's Carter Thompson, the number 50. This is Breeze Cup 2025 on its way. The champion leads them.